Let's hope for the best, guys. This is going to be an interesting orbit, to say the least. And quite possibly my most complex flight attempt to date. The batteries are low, but I can fix that. Once we're out of Kerbal orbit and a little bit more on our way to the moon, should have a nice clear view of the sun, assuming we're not going to manage to screw something up here. Okay, 30 more seconds to go. Looking good. Well, I really don't know if it's looking good, but it hasn't blown up, it hasn't fallen apart or anything, you know, troublesome like that. So I'll take that as a win. Let's just hope. Hold that marker. Hold it. Hold it. Come on. Alright, how do we do? We have a Mooner encounter. We have a Mooner escape. We need just a little bit more gas. But we'll plan that a little later. Let's get rid of this. And let's start planning our recharging session here. It should be coming very soon as we're out of the shadow of the planet. Here it comes. Sunrise. Slow down. Alright. RCS. Oh, we're tumbling exactly the wrong way, but that's okay. Hey, cool. It tells you what's blocking them. Except it's not direct sunlight. It's getting direct sunlight to the back of the solar panel, which is kind of useless right now. Here we go. Prepare to power up, you stupid machine. Here we go. 50, 60. Lock it on. We've got one that is not powered right now. Alright. I just rotate it a little more. I need to just adjust its shadow ever so slightly. You know what? 5 out of 6 charging is actually enough. If I can just get it a little further. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, 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 no. No, it's not charging right now because, let's see, that one is blocked and blocked. So we need to adjust it slightly so that only one panel is in the shadow at the moment. That should do it. We have power flow from all except for one. Now, as long as this thing isn't drifting, we should successfully recharge most of our batteries. And now we should be able to plan our secondary boost here as we come in around the moon. Okay. Getting close. Hey, there we are. Periapsis. That's not bad. 2-second burn to get ourselves that much closer to, let's see, 900,000. 1 million. 955. No, we're getting further away now. 500,000. Wow. 1 million. Okay. 300,000. That's measured in meters. So that's actually pretty good. 300,000. We can work with that. We can adjust our orbit from there. With a 2-second burn, that's pretty cool. And the batteries are charging. We'll just keep an eye on things and make sure they stay charging. Our burn is in 3 hours. If all goes according to plan, should be enough to recharge this battery quite significantly. Yeah, here we go. Just keep an eye on that sunlight, but looking good, guys. Okay. That is brilliant, guys. We are charging the batteries. That makes our return from the moon look really promising here, or from Minmus, because the batteries are our limiting factor, and we've just removed that as a limitation here. True, it's not, you know, it's not enough to keep the power up while I transmit data. But I could judiciously manage a orbiter around a planet and send single pulses of data and then spend a great deal of time recharging. So, you know, there's some possibilities here. But suffice to say, well before our time to burn, it has charged our batteries. We'll adjust our angle at T minus 35 minutes or so. Whoa, 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 wait. I'm not hitting the moon, am I? Since when did this become a lunar encounter? No, it's not a lunar encounter. Right, it's... Okay, it's an escape orbit. Panic attack averted. Okay. Rotating to plan our burn. Locking momentarily. And lock. Now, if all goes according to plan, with the assist from the moon, we should go screaming around this planet and towards Minmus, if all goes according to plan. That's always the question, though, right? According to plan? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 2, 1, 0. Kill it. Alright, get rid of that planned burn, and let's see what we got here. We have not quite accomplished our goal. A little more, a little more, a little more. There we are. We have a Minmus encounter of sorts. Okay. There we are. That's as good as it's going to get, guys. 500,000. And the rest of this we can do at Minmus. Alright, we'll plan this when we get a little closer. Right now we have to plan the recharging of our batteries. Where's the sun gone? Is it exactly behind the moon right now? It is. Okay, so we're going to swing out from behind the moon here in just a second. Yeah, there it is. Alright, we're a little shy on RCS, which is unfortunate. I may not have brought enough monopropellant with me. Alright, here we go. Let's get those batteries charging again. Or are they charging? They are. Oh, no, not quite, are they? Or am I having some trouble with the quantity of charge? Oh, it's not a perfect angle. Come on. Up, 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 up a little more. There we are. Hold it there, guys. It's not ideal, but it's not bad. I think I can do just a tiny bit better. Lock. That should do it for our purposes. Alright, that's enough to recharge the batteries as we make our way to Minmus. Alright, let's just do a little bit of time acceleration. And make sure that we actually start recharging the batteries. Oh, it's a little bit more technically busy here with trying to make sure the batteries get recharged, but I'm pretty happy with how this is going so far. Okay, time warp off. Let's see where we are. Lots of time. So let's just save the game quick here, just in case something goes horribly wrong on the way around the orbit here. Okay, where's my Minmus encounter, guys? What happened? Okay. Set as target. No. Set as target. We are going to be a little further away than we'd originally planned. So we need to plan a burn that's going to make us get closer. Slowing down or speeding up? Nope, definitely not speeding up. Slow down a little. Tilt down. Can we tilt? Oops, wrong tilt. There we go. Slow down a bit more. Slow down a bit more. A little more. That's getting nice and close, isn't it? 111. 47? Well, we could do that, couldn't we? Because that would pretty much make my day. The Kerbal Periapsis that close, we could actually make this work, especially with the solar panels. Let's see, just a little bit more. Aha! That's underneath the threshold. Okay, if we can make this burn work the way I've designed it, this would be amazing. It's going to be a very, very precise adjustment, though. 1 hour to go. Because it also means we won't have to use as much RCS fuel to adjust our orbit, and we won't actually have to get into orbit. We'll just have to grab the data. 30 minutes to go. RCS on. Pardon me. This is... Sorry, I should not have pushed through this entire episode in one sitting, but I'm a little excited by how well this mission is actually going right now. Okay. RCS off, SAS off, just like Liowin has told me on numerous occasions. And in 27 minutes, I'm going to do this one on the map view because I really want to see exactly what the end result really winds up being. I'd hate to screw this one up. So we're going to start burning at T-minus 3 seconds. Or late, take your pick. Here we go. Almost there. Alright, just a little closer. We're so close to the right orbit right now, it's not even funny. Okay, just a little further. That'll do. That should get us... Alright, you know what? That'll do. Let's not mess around with this anymore, because this is just about exactly what I need. So it'll take me 3 days to get back, but I can't miss that return, because it'll be 6 more days. Okay. Now that we've done that, we need to find the sun again. and prepare to... Alright, let's remove the target, unset target. Come on, solar panels. 60, 70, 80, 90. Stop. Right there. Perfect. As good as it's gonna get, guys. All right, RCS off. All right, here we go. We are coming at Minmus. I don't even know exactly where this planet is right now. But at some point in the near future, it's going to become a... Here we go. Really crazy Minmus encounter coming up. Wow, look at that craziness. Okay. We are now in context with Minmus. We have full batteries. And we have 2 goo units. Where's Minmus? Planet. We're still quite a long ways out, but it's a tiny little ball of nothingness. Alright, let's see what we got. There's Kerbal. Ah, Minmus, hello. Let's see what context we're in right now. High space over Minmus. Need to be a lot closer to get our low... It's possible there's only a low space sample over... It's also possible there's only a landing sample, which would be unfortunate with all the effort I've gone to. But this this will also act as our prototype for our... Alright, we're under 120 now. High space, close enough to the planet to matter. Exposing. Fix 50 science right there. And now we get as close as our insane orbit will allow. 50. Still in high space. Alright, and exposing the mystery goo in low space. Keep the data. I'd close these if I could. But suffice to say, we have high space and low space over Minmus. And now we need to figure out exactly what's going to happen when we're on our return orbit to Kerbal, because that's not a very close orbit right there. Let's just get out of Kerbal. Alright, now we're in Kerbal context. Now what we need is an orbit that is going to reduce our periapsis down to a re-entry angle. That's a 9-second burn. I should have the fuel for it, funny enough. Okay, and that's going to happen in 1 day, which should be just fine because I have solar panels. Clapping my hands with glee. So I can be a little more careful about how I adjust this orbit. The big challenge is going to be fuel this time, not... Alright, so let's just make sure that's actually a re-entry orbit. Put that down, because what we're going to do is we're going to burn off the rest of the... 30? That should be good. We're going to burn off some apoapsis here. So this is actually coming soon. 29 minutes. Hey, dude. Right, are we time warping? We are. That had me really worried there for a second, and that was almost a disaster. Funny thing is, we actually still have another stage we have this central engine is still fully fueled. Still have half the fuel in the outer engines. That was really efficient. That Mooner loop, that was amazing for fuel efficiency. I probably was about half the burn I normally have to do to get to Minmus. A little good fortune. Never turn your nose up at a little good fortune. So I think this thing could act as a interstellar probe to the inner planets, other than maybe fuel. 2, 1, 0, slow down. Here we go. 1, 0, boom. See, how do we do? Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Now, as long as I keep this thing facing the sun, well, actually what I need to do now is plan my next maneuver. Just going to involve bringing that down. Probably bringing that periapsis down a bit. Come on, periapsis. Down, down, down. Oh, it's already in the planet. That's why. All right, let's kill that. We need another one. All right, so we need to pull that down, and we need to tip it until that is actually out of... There we are. Something like that will be our next maneuver. Actually, we'll do that a lot later. We can wait. Because what we want to do is bring mostly down our apoapsis there. That burn right there is going to be our return. It's going to be in 12-second burn in 1 day. So now all I have to do is make sure my batteries don't start running down on me. But it looks like I have more than enough juice to do the job. Yep, we're not even remotely running out of batteries right now. That's amazing. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9... Okay. Just got to make sure I don't go too fast. That would be terrible if I went too fast. Okay, still got lots of battery power. 5 hours to the burn. I don't want to do this too soon. With 1 hour to go, I can probably afford to turn my ship away from the sun, which is exactly what I'm going to do now. I think. I can't tell. Oh, maybe it's not so bad. Looks like it's not so bad. Okay, and lock. Well, with a full tank of fuel in the system still, that's kind of crazy. All right, 51 minutes till my next burn, approximately. This one's this is kind of forgiving. I'm way out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm doing a burn to adjust my return orbit a bit. Okay, we are bringing goo back from a greater distance than ever before. 6 seconds, T-minus 6 seconds is when we will do our burn. Four, 3, 2, 1, 0. There we go. Right on the mark. There we are. Didn't bring down our apoapsis as much as I would have liked, but we'll do that with the next burn. That's exactly what we need to do there. Doing that burn right there. We're trying to bring down our apoapsis Because we're still, I mean, we're still in a, the apoapsis is still equivalent to returning from the moon in terms of distance. We're just about to pass the lunar orbit, which if you think about it, is an absurd, by the time we get to Kerbin itself, is an absurd amount of speed. So, I mean, we've got the fuel to burn this off. We might as well. Got to do the job right, guys. Or we'll just wind up getting black flagged the last lap here. Oh, and I missed my burn. That was stupid. In 3 minutes. That way I don't have to fast forward as much. Alright, we need to keep that nice and low. Not too low, but that should do. It's almost exactly where we are for all these burns so far. Alright, 4 minutes. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Burning for 23 seconds, so burning at 12. 14, 13, 12. Full throttle to the engines. Trying to bring that apoapsis down, 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 because it's an enormous apoapsis right now. Oops. And I just screwed up. My periapsis is now too low. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. That actually worked out just fine. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. Next burn will be closer to the planet, inside of the lunar orbit. Bring the periapsis down. Push my periapsis back out of the planet so I don't blow up and burn up by re-entering too fast. Oh, it's going to be a twitchy one. But that should do it. 3 hours until our periapsis. We probably have enough battery power to do this without the solar panels, but why take chances? Even at partial power, these things are doing a pretty good job of powering this ship. So T-minus 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow down. Prepare for the burn. Where's Kerbin? There's Kerbin. No, that's the moon. Oops. That was a little early. That's right on the nose. Yeah, there, see there, it's the periapsis back out again. Bringing that apoapsis down immensely right now. Three, 2, 1. All right. The word of the day is close enough for our purposes, and we are coming in nice. So our last burn, our last major burn, will be to bring everything down another tick. We still don't want to come in too steep though, but lower than we currently are. 30 should be good. And that is more than survivable with the technology I have. Okay, the final burn for our upcoming re-entry. In 1 hour and 23 minutes. We should have more than enough battery power to get ourselves back to the planet at this stage. But we'll keep a close eye on things here just in case. Looking good, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that was a bit of a screw up. I overshot that by a bloody mile. Okay, well, changing plans. Everything we got to slow ourselves down. Tons of battery left. I really screwed that up, didn't I? Haha. Oh well. Not the worst mistake I've ever made in this game, that's for sure. Let's get that last engine into play now. Looking good. Bringing both those numbers down. We're slowing down our orbital speed. One engine left, which is okay. We can also put our those into play. And I mean, at this stage, every bit of it that we use is going to help. Actually, that apoapsis is okay. We just need to bring our periapsis down now. So to bring our periapsis down further, just a pure retrograde burn. Yeah, just pure retrograde as I suspected, but it's nice to confirm that. Alright, lock it on. We're bringing both those numbers down at this stage anyways, so it's not such a big deal. Alright, batteries on the probe core on. Battery on the landing unit is active. Alright, we don't really need that anymore because we're just flying by the numbers now. Alright, guys. We are just short of about to enter the planet's atmosphere. We got to keep this thing retrograde for a little while longer. So the next one is going to remove all of our extra hardware here. So we want to do that at the last possible moments of the re-entry process. Although not so far down that this stupid thing, you know, that we hit this stupid thing and start tumbling end over end. Okay. If we burn retrograde, we're actually slowing ourselves down right now, which is probably not a bad thing. Of course, it means we're coming in at a steeper re-entry angle, but it means we are going to re-enter, although depending on how this plays out. Ah, heck with it. We'll make sure we're going to land. I'd hate to skip the atmosphere at this stage. Although I don't think that's very likely now. Okay. The period of terror, as it's called in science circles. Last big job. Kill the engines. Time warp. Transfer a full battery in the here. And a full battery into the probe core. Because, yeah, might as well. Need all the help we can get here. And then we ought to get rid of the rest of this ship. Alright. Ejecting in 3, 2, 1. Pray for us. Because this thing's going to go exactly where it can go right now. Alright, that piece is slowing down a lot faster than I am right now. Oh god, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Ooh, that was freaky as heck. And there goes the burning. It's going to start burning pretty quick here. Well, that worked out okay. That worked out immensely well. See you later, big guy. Alright, just stay stable. Blade of shield, don't fail me now. Well, we are definitely landing now. Looking good so far. Oh, beautiful fireworks. Look at that. Of course, I put my mouse in the way. Sorry, guys. That was not my wisest decision. It looks like we're okay. Except we're going to hit land. Definitely going to hit land here. Well, beggars can't be choosers for their re-entry. You know, I probably could have done a controlled re-entry. I almost had enough fuel for it. Come on, ablative shield. Don't fail me. Don't burn up. I just hope that's just graphical glitch and not the actual ship burning. Because that would suck immensely. No, it looks good. If the temperature is only, you know, still sub-zero temperatures, and this thing's 500. Immensely hot. It ain't getting used twice, that's for sure. So for a return from an alien planet, especially one with an atmosphere, you'd almost need 2 ablative shields. One for the landing and one for the return. You'd almost need to launch I guess if you got the technology to return from another planet, you got the technology to launch a ablative landing shield into orbit specifically for a ship to bring it back. Okay, we'll launch the parachute at about... We're going to deploy at 500. We're going to deploy the supersonic portion of the flight as soon as we hit 200 meters per second. It should be about 5,000 meters. Here we go. Supersonic chute deployed. The drag will slow us down to a point where we can recover our ship and retrieve all the goodly science that's going to be contained within these 2 things. As heaven knows, there's so much good science from exposing things to vacuum around different planets. Hee hee. Well, that was a far more successful mission than I had anticipated on a lot of fronts. Those solar panels, that solar panel array as designed, should be exactly what I need for my Mooner mission. To take a manned mission to the moon. I'm not sure if it's quite enough. Oh, are we on the ground? No, not quite. It just deployed the big parachute. Excellent. Okay, let's get this thing on the ground. Well, yeah, so something like that. I may have to get a manned unit into orbit and just test the solar panels to see how many solar panels it takes to power a manned ship, or how much time it buys me. 3, 2, 1, contact! Look at that. We are home with our most distant unmanned vessel to date. And it is carrying 115 science. Not bad. Not enough for anything specific, I think, because I only have 175 science, and these all cost 360, and this one costs 180. But that was a really nice bit of science to sort of round out my Kerbin. So the next things I'm going to have to do are probably, I think I'm going to need crew reports. I'm going to need to return a crew with more information from the moon, because I'm still missing a few biomes. Because gravity scans, there's 15 of these, and I only have 12 crew reports, so I'm missing 5? Yeah, because these are all done at the same orbital level as, and 2 of these crew reports are, no, 1. Sorry, 1. So 4. I'm missing 4. Interesting. Why are 23 hidden, 26 hidden? That's interesting. Oh, because of the filtering I'm doing. Never mind. So I'm missing 4 gravity scan, or sorry, 4 crew reports from the moon, which at 30 science apiece could be enough. See, that's another 120 science. 275, 209. Nope, that's not going to be enough for any more technology. So if I really want to do anything effective, I need to get a man on the moon. For any more technology, landing somebody on the moon is it is the goal. It is the driving goal of this space program as of this date. So with that horrifying realization in mind, I will bid you all farewell. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode when we start planning our lunar mission. Bye for now.